Matt, Demetrious is obviously very humble, and he says that he's just a hard worker, and that's it. I mean, with what he's accomplished, is it simple enough to say he's just a hard worker, and that's what makes him so good?
No. I mean, I've always said it takes to be a champion takes everything. You have to have the mentality. You have to have the work ethic, you have to have the athleticism, you have to have the technique, you have to have all the intangibles that go along with it. And then to be the greatest champion in history of the sport, you have to magnify that. So it would be an understatement to say it's just hard work.
He credits you for so much of the success. I mean, are you able to step back and feel like, yes, I am a huge part of that?
After this next fight, sure.
Can you help contextualize what the streak would mean? I mean, he's openly said, it's something he wants. He wants to have this record. I mean, obviously you've been a part of the sport for so long. Can you contextualize what that record would mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, two parts to that. We've been planning this since the beginning, but when he first came in and won the title or before the title, it would have been very arrogant to say this is where we're going to be at. So we've always kept that to ourselves. But all along, this has been our plan to be in this position. And now that we're in it, we're going to stay humble, we're going to get this, but then we'll step back because really this is the greatest thing in the history of mixed martial arts. And so we're not going to look at it until we're done. But that's going to be our viewpoint after the fight on Saturday night.
You guys are prepared for the absolute best flyweights in the world. Ray Borg, is there anything that he does that's unique that you haven't seen in these other 10 guys, something special that you have to be concerned with?
He's fast, and he throws everything when he throws his punches. He throws everything into him. He's a good grappler. He's good at taking the back. I've seen him out grapple some good black belts. So he mixes it up very well, and athletically he's very talented. So we're not taking him lightly at all.
He said he actually thinks he's better in scrambles than Demetrious. Do you agree that's maybe a trouble point?
I didn't. Well. No, he's not better in scrambles than Demetrious. I'll just put it that way. He can be wrong on that one. He's a great fighter. He's got a lot of attributes, but none of them are better than Demetrious.
We fans and media, I feel like we always have this sort of conversation with the greatest of all time, and DJ is always thrown in there now with the streak. I wonder though, considering what's happened to guys like an Anderson and John Jones, if you have a PED failure in your history, should that disqualify you from that conversation considering DJ is spotless record?
Yes.
Yes. So that very bluntly, it's like,
yes, of course. Because if you have a PED failure, then the things that you've done before were on PEDs. If you're gonna count that, you don't know when he was and when he wasn't. With anyone, because I'm not just singling out John Jones, but I'm singling out anyone who's taken drugs to accomplish their goals. Are we just going to then open it up and say, let's see what Demetrious Johnson would do with PEDs in his system? Because then we can compare him to those guys. But he's done more than any of the guys, and he's beaten guys who are on PEDs in title fights, who tested positive later, and he's done all that without taking anything, and he never will. I mean, he doesn't even do supplements. So yes, if people are taking things that they shouldn't be taking to help their performances, then it doesn't count against the guys like Demetrious Johnson who do it clean.
DJ has called you his best training partner when you went to Edmonton. You were injured, and so he was upset that he couldn't train with you as hard. Did the extra month help?
I think he actually enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enjoyed not training with you?
Yeah, well, he enjoyed. No, actually, I mean, he looks at the positive side of everything, and he said that was the first time in Edmonton. That was the first time where he got to just work with Brad and have me stand over the top and watch and criticize and point things out and whatever, make him do things perfect. Whereas when I'm grappling with him, I'm just working and I don't do that as much. So there was a good side to that too.
How is your knee?
It's getting better.
So were you able in the extra month to train with him, or did you step back?
We kind of kept the same process through the last month, but in the last week or so, I've been jumping in with him, and while I'm here, I'm doing that as well.
DJ said that it's his goal to beat you.
Yes.
Will that day ever come?
I hope that day comes, but I hope it doesn't come for a while longer. Yeah. Thank you, guys.